One of the most common things to do with an array is to iterate through it one element at a time. We saw this with strings, which actually isn't all that common in operation, but arrays are really made to be iterated through. So let's start with an example that connects with the way that we iterated through strings. Recall that we used a for loop like this. Let's say string equals foo, and then we can iterate through it like this. For I in 0 dot dot s dot length minus 1 do, and actually I do like to put parentheses here just to group it. It'll work either way, as we saw before. Put s of I, and that worked. Similarly, we can iterate through a like this. For I in 0 dot dot a dot length minus 1. Just exactly the same, except we have the array instead of the string. Now this works, and it's perfectly correct in a technical sense, but nobody ever iterates through arrays like this in Ruby. Arrays come with a special method that's specifically designed to go through each element of the array in turn. That method is called each. So in effect, we're asking the array to go through each element, a.each, and then we say do, and then we specify the name of the element, which we can call whatever we want. Let's just say element. And we surround the name of each element with these vertical bars. Here element is what's called a block variable, and we'll be talking a lot more about blocks starting in chapter 5. But for now, suffice to say that what this does is it puts the value of each element in A in this special block variable called element, one element at a time. So we can do a.each, do element, then put s element. And that's the standard way to iterate through a Ruby array. As we'll see throughout the rest of this tutorial, lots of other objects in Ruby respond to the each method. And any object that responds to the each method can be iterated through in a similar way.